Good morning, guys. It is Sunday today. We're officially in our last week. We are gonna leave at Saturday morning, going back home. Yesterday was it was a lot of fun, but it also was very exhausting. The sun, everything just drained everything out of me. And it wasn't just me. Christopher got really tired too, so I don't know what that was all about. I have some health annoying things. I'm all stuffed. I don't know, I think it is like allergies or something, but I'm all stuffed. I've been that for a couple of days and it's getting worse. My throat has been I've been losing my voice, so probably just a cold. I just haven't been out among people for so long, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a cold. But then also the sun, and I also have some inflammatory things, so yeah, it's not strange that I'm tired, but I did get a really good night's sleep. We actually slept with the window open tonight. We usually don't do that. We did it tonight, and I think it saved us, because I actually have slept tonight. I haven't been woken up every other hour because of the heat, so that is good. I'm gonna look at the bright side. I also got some coding done yesterday. Not a lot, but a bunch. I think I'm gonna try to do the coding in the morning and such, because yeah, when I get tired and trying to push it, it's not fun anymore. Also, I did a lot of stitches yesterday, but I'm not going to stitch. I decided I'm not going to do the road trip around USA until I get home, mostly because I realized that I'm running out of 890, so I'm gonna keep on just stitching the 100 stitches every day, and then I'm gonna try to do other things, and I need to variate myself a little bit. That's just how I need to do that. So that is going to, I'm gonna be able to do some other things instead of just stitching all day. But yeah, I'm actually talking to you in the morning. Gosh, it is actually morning today. I usually don't start the camera until noon, but I thought, hey, I want to get this done. I need to prioritize recording stuff. So I have so far done all my kind of video games. I have a couple of games on my iPad and mostly on my iPad that I kind of been playing all through the day. So I have the iPad, I do the gaming, and then I do other things while I'm doing, because it's one of those like, wait 15 minutes and then you can do something else. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I also have started my iPad. I'm gonna count the stitches I did yesterday just for counting purposes, take a photo, do my 100 stitches because I did more than 100 yesterday, and do all of those things, and then I'm going to sit down with the computer. Maybe I'm gonna start by editing the video, we'll see. How do you like the new schedule? Do you appreciate the new schedule at 6 o'clock in the evening, or would another schedule be better for you? I kind of want to know. But yeah, but good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Don't you really just hate when the battery dies on you? It just did. But I had a new charged and ready. It's a good thing to have double batteries. Whenever I buy a new camera nowadays, I buy 2 batteries. Except for my DSLR, it actually only have 1 battery, and that's mostly because I have also a like a battery replacement, so that I can put it into the electrical socket instead, and that is how I use my DSLR, because I usually use it just for recording craft videos. So I totally forgot that we are going to have guests today. I walked down and I'm like, oh yeah, we're having guests today. Ah, so they should be coming in like 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to get ready for that. I have done everything I need to do in the morning, which feels really, really awesome. I done the 100 stitches, so I don't need to stitch more today. I done the editing of the video, which was a lot of fun because there were a lot of photos from the little towns that we were in yesterday, and I really like doing those little montages. But as always, I really need to take more film than I do. I need to take a lot more film than I do. I probably need to have like 20-30 clips instead of just 5 or 10. So I'm hoping to get better at that. It's like whenever you haven't done something for a year or so, it's always this upstart. It's not going back all the way back, but it is a upstart kind of low way. So hopefully my videos will evolve and get better, and but I'm really enjoying the vlogging, so I'm hoping that you enjoy it too. And by the way, if you're the one who is putting the thumbs down, I would really appreciate if you comment on the videos and says why you're doing it, because I can't make any changes to a video if I don't know what's wrong with it, basically. So I'm a little bit wondering why you're doing it. Or maybe you just don't like me. You can not like me too, but you don't really have to watch my videos if you don't like me. Honestly. But yeah, I am going to get ready. Hi guys, it's a couple hours later. I am super red because it is super hot. It's like 26 degrees outside, and I know that in many countries that would be what, 26, that's not that much. However, there is no wind and we have no AC, so there's no way to get away from the heat. I'm sitting up here because I need some rest because it was a long day and I sat a little too long in the sun. I was placed in such a way that when we had guests that I kind of got in the sun, but it was so nice having the conversations that we had that I just didn't want to move. Simple as that. Our guest came, they went. Haven't met them for years, so it was really nice meeting them. They were here for like 2 hours. They're on their way to their summer vacation home, which is on an island a bit from here. And yeah, we had a nice time chatting. We really need to meet them a bit more, but they live here on the west coast and we live on the east coast, so it's not always that simple. Sure, it is just a 5-hour drive, but we rarely go away from Stockholm and they rarely go away from here, so we don't see them as often as we should. It was really nice. Had a lot of nice chats, but I sat too long in the sun, so I was exhausted when they went. So I kind of cuddled up here at the top floor. I've been watching TV, and I have had such a time concentrating. I wanted to code because I want to fix my thing, but I just can't get myself to do it. I'm finding myself scrolling on Facebook, the video section on Facebook, and I know that I'm tired when I'm both having the TV in the background and I'm scrolling on Facebook. So I removed the computer and decided, well, I'm not going to edit or code. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to color instead. So I have been coloring with my polychromos, and it was really nice. I'd rather color by a table, but here's the thing. My back is really hurting me. It is a combination of sitting too much, not having my own bed, and also not having a proper desk anywhere. All the desks here are a little bit too high or a little bit too low compared to the chairs, which is not good. And it's not a case of, well, just switch the chairs and then it's fine. Sadly, it just isn't. So there's no good chair to sit in, so my back gets really sore really fast, which is not good at all. So yeah, so I think that is one of the reasons why my energy levels are so not existing, why I'm having so much headaches and all of those things, and that I think I have allergies or maybe a slight cold, one of the two. So yeah, that's the thing. But I've been sitting here coloring. It's gone pretty good. I actually finished my image. It's this little girl. I know I'm not getting good footage in here. It's like, it's not because of the orange in the red. Any camera that sees it kind of blows out all the other colors. It is super hard to work with, and then I don't have my proper lights, and my proper lights have, like, they're supposed to be sunlight-esque. They give a really good light, which means it's very easy to take photographs with them. But without them, it's actually very hard to color grade, because I don't know those things, because I have my lights and I'm spoiled with that. So I've been sitting and trying to do that, and then I'm discovering that what I see as white on the screen isn't white in reality, because when I upload it to Facebook, it is all grayish, and I just get annoyed because it just doesn't do the things I wanted to do. So I actually did upload it to Facebook and to Instagram without the perfect quality, because I don't have my lights here. That's just life. But yeah, I did a Christmas donut girl. She actually doesn't have anything on her donuts, neither in the ears or around her waist. So I chose to go in and do like stars and small circles and stuff that make it a little bit more Christmassy, using red and green as a Christmas color. So I made a Christmas donut girl. I do have a couple more donut girls, so I have 2 more that I want to do with my color pencils, and then we'll see. Like, I have only a week left here, then I come back to my comfort zone and my Copics. So I am going to color a lot with my Copics, especially because I have 2 packages that came in when I was away. One is from the 28th of April and the other one is from like the end of May. So 2 packages that just got stuck in mail for, like, in mail limbo for a really long time. They actually never left the US. The USPS has had them somewhere, I think, because they had stamped them Stockholm in the kind of tracking system. I now know that USPS will, if you follow their stamp.com or their USPS tracking system, when it says your country, it's not that it has arrived in your country, it's that they have put it on outgoing mail for that country. The problem with that, with these times, is that then the package might not get on the plane that it was supposed to be on, and I believe it has stood in like a mail basket for quite some time. It finally started moving again in June, July. It went to Chicago. This was from Florida, so it should have gone from Florida. So one of the packages went up to Chicago and back to Florida and back to Chicago and back to Florida and then finally to the Netherlands and that way. And the other package stood still in Florida for a very long time and then went up to New York via London to Sweden. So yeah, my packages has been on adventures, but hopefully I get all the stuff that I ordered in the packages and I will be very, very happy. But I have those packages waiting for me. It's gonna be a lot of fun cards that is coming out of that. And on top of that, I finally kind of dove into the deep end or something. I've been thinking, I'm hoping that the postal service is gonna behave, because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I've been thinking about having some kind of stamp kit of some sort. I've been thinking about doing the Simon Says stamp kit, or if I'm gonna do the Stamp Anything stamp kit. Now I didn't want to kind of risk it with the Simon Says stamp kit, because they always get lost, which is kind of annoying. So I finally decided that I'm going to do the Stamp Anything one for a couple of months and see what I get. I'm doing the bigger of them, so it's going to be stamps and dies and all of those things. It'd be so much fun. It's been so long since I did these things. I need something that keeps me entertained all the time, so that I continue making my videos, because I'm really enjoying editing right now, and hopefully I will enjoy editing when I get home, so I can record all of the craft videos and edit all of the craft videos and do all of those things the last week of my vacation, and then I'm gonna go back and work a week later. So I'm gonna have a full week in Stockholm that is just mine. Christopher's gonna work, so I am going to use that kind of week to get used to getting up in the morning and kind of doing a few things, maybe redirecting the whole office, redecorating the whole office, we'll see. Kind of depends on delivery times and going through the things that Christopher has in our office, and see what of those things needs to be there and what of them can be somewhere else, basically. That's the idea. But yeah, I talked to you. So, by the way, I put some makeup on, and within the first 5 minutes I destroyed this side, the wing. So I don't have any wing left, but this side still have a wing going strong, and I'm not going to even try to go and fix that. It's not going to be that way. Anyhow, I'm going to go back to coloring, because we're going to have guests this evening again, or Christopher's siblings are coming for dinner, or sibling and family is coming for dinner again. So I am going to hide up here until they come and just relax, because I am going to need it. Well guys, it is evening and I'm gonna head to bed. However, I have to rectify a couple of things. One, I totally misunderstood. We did not have guests for dinner. It was only us 4. However, due to the beautiful weather, warm weather, we decided to barbecue, and Christopher's family, brother's family were nice enough to pick up some meat for us. That was why they were here from the beginning this morning. After we did that, we had the neighbors coming over, and we ended up sitting by the fire, where I mostly stood, barbecuing, just chatting. It was really nice. But around 8 I need to go in to take my painkillers, so I decided to sit down here, and I have been coloring, and it actually went really well. I had an idea, I started playing with it, and it's turning out the way I want it to. So hopefully I will not ruin it tomorrow when I finish it off, because right now it is time for bed. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye!